welcome back to my channel. So this is how to DIY a planner if you don't love the Happy Planner inserts, but you love all of the products. So today's video is going to be featuring these gorgeous weekly planner inserts that I absolutely stinking love from Arteza. They are a horizontal kind of layout, but they are also a little bit like a dashboard layout. So if you're looking for something that's kind of like a hybrid between the two, these might be good for you. They are also colorful, but I believe there are some more neutral ones on their website. So if you're looking for kind of a neutral layout, that might be something to consider. I will link both of these down below. I believe they came in a pack together, but I'd have to double check. I'm not 100% sure. So I will go ahead and link either this set, which I'm pretty sure they came in a set, or each of them together. But I really like them. I've been using them for a while, and I did want to go ahead before we start this video and thank Arteza for sponsoring today's video. You guys know that I've been working with them and absolutely having a blast. I love working with Arteza. I love their products. I love their customer support because I've kind of gone through a couple of things with that. I just love working with them as a company, and you guys know that I will not accept a sponsorship from a company that I don't believe in and that I wouldn't back 100%. So I did want to go ahead and share these with you and thank Arteza for sponsoring today's video. So let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, so we're gonna move the inserts out of the way because they're not the first step to creating a DIY planner. So if you are new to Happy Planner, you can customize. You can do so much customizing. There's so much that you can do. So what I have here, I have some big covers. Now, you can purchase Happy Planner covers and I'll link those down below. I think you can even find them on Amazon. I'll link them down below if I can find the pack of just covers and do that. Or what you can do, which is typically what I do if I want a cover, like if I don't have a certain size, I will buy a Happy Notes, and typically those are filled with note paper. So you're not at risk for like wasting a bunch of inserts, because if you're buying at least the cover, you're probably going to be able to at least utilize some note paper. So I typically will buy those if I want a cover. So that's what I did here. This is the big size, so it will fit that paper. I did not say that before. This paper, or these inserts, so it is a paper pad, so you guys can see, is 8.5 by 11. So this would fit in the big size. This would not fit in the classic size. However, I did use sheets that were for pre-planning last week. A couple of folks asked if those can be punched and put into a Happy Planner. I'll play around with that and I'll see if I can DIY a classic size or something like that. Or if you guys want to see something different, let me know that down in the comments below. What I want to do is, because I don't want this planner, this isn't going to be like an everyday kind of planner for me, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put mini discs on it. So Happy Planner discs, if you're new, they come in 3, I guess 4 sizes now, but typically they come in 3 sizes. So they come in the mini, which is this. That's a little bit hard to see. Then we'll put it on the white backing. So we've got the mini, then we've got the classic, which is a little bit bigger, which is typically what most things come on unless they are a mini planner. And then you have the expansion or expander discs. So you have those. That you also have, now they have the micro discs on some of them. Let's see, it looks like the micro planners, they now come on mini discs, but they used to come on these absolutely teeny tiny discs, so you can get those. They're hard to find, but anyways, long story short. So I'm gonna put this big planner on these mini discs. I'm just gonna use the black plastic ones. You guys know that typically I am a metal rings fan, but I don't think I have enough black ones to fit a big size planner. So for a big size, you need 11. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and if I don't, I do have some clear pink ones I could use too. 9, I do have enough. 10, 11. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up to music, and then I will start putting things in. All right, so now I have that there. So the first thing that I actually want to put in, and because this is on such tiny discs, I just want to use 1 month at a time, but I'm gonna put some other pieces inside of here. So, and actually I'm considering, so I was just making this as a DIY mock-up, but I might actually use this. So yeah, I might use this to track like my professional development throughout the year. I do track that in my teacher planner, but it might just be nice to have like notes and that kind of thing as well. So I'm considering doing that. Let me know if you do something similar, if you're a teacher or if you are in a position that requires professional development. Now, this is just from a like extension pack, I think, for the big that I picked up a while ago. I'm not sure if this product is available, but I just pulled 1 month out of here. It's undated, which is a little hard to see. We're a little bright here, but it is undated. So I'm just gonna put this 1 monthly calendar in, and then I'm also going to include a folder at the beginning just to hold any important things. Oh, also about these folders, so even though they are 8.5 by 11, they don't hold a standard letter sheet of paper, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to put in here exactly, but that is just something to note. And then we're going to go ahead and start punching. I'm going to use, let's see, out of these two, I feel like this really bright one kind of goes with this planner more. So I'm gonna pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks out of here and make sure, I wanna make sure that they're separated. I don't want that, you know, how when you get like a notepad, how it's got that glue at the top. I wanna make sure that that comes off because I want them to be separate sheets. So you'll notice that obviously this paper was not made by Happy Planner, it was made by Arteza, and so it does not have the Happy Planner punch. However, you can pick up your very own Happy Planner punch. Most of us who are in the planner community are aware that they exist, and they actually have them in 2 sizes. They have them just for the classic size or the smaller, like regular size planner. They also have them for the big size planner, which is what I got because I figured, you know, it can punch both. So let's go ahead and punch these, and I've not punched them before, so I'm gonna see if it actually takes anything off of the side or off of the planner. And I think I'm gonna need to punch just like 2 sheets at a time. That's the only thing that I don't like about this Happy Planner punch, is that you can only punch a couple of things at a time. Okay, so they have some lines in the punch, so you would just line it up to the lines so that you would get it to fit correctly. I really like this idea. Ooh, of using this to track my professional development stuff. So you can see that where the holes are, it didn't take anything away from the actual planning pages. So on the big size pages, it did not take anything away from it. So we're just gonna put these in for our weekly pages. So there's that, and then I'll punch the rest of these. So these will be next. I'm gonna try 3. I'm gonna put 5 weeks in, just so that I have enough room and all of that. And then on the back, these don't have anything, they're just white, so you could put really whatever you wanted on the back. You could leave it as nothing, you could decorate it, you could, what else could you do? This one page is not working for me. It's kind of getting stuck in there. I wonder if I need to put it in like this. We'll punch these 3, and then they should be even to put in here. And then if you guys want to, when the school year starts, if you want to see how I'm tracking professional development stuff in here, let me know. I can definitely come back and do that. Or if you want me to do a mock spread, also totally happy to do that as well. Okay, so because I am going to use this as a professional development tracker, I am gonna make sections. So this first section is going to have checklists in here. So I have some of the big size checklists, and I'm just gonna, again, put just a few because we are on mini discs. So I'm just gonna put a couple of these. And like now that I'm feeling the Happy Planner paper in my hand, I feel like the Arteza paper, especially being a notepad, is gonna hold up really, really nicely, especially, I don't know, especially as a notepad. Like notepads can be a little bit more flimsy, but I really like the paper that was included. Okay, then my next section, I'm going to include a couple of hourly sheets because I'm thinking that like if I have a day that's all professional development, that I can track those hourly sheets, or I can track those days in an hourly format. And I'm actually thinking about, so Arteza sent me some hourly sheets. They are smaller, so they're gonna be small in here, but I am gonna see if I can make these work as well. Instead of using, I do have the big size sheets from the Happy Planner. I might put a couple of those in there too, but let's use the Arteza sheets and just see how it does, because I used them for pre-planning the other day and I really liked them. I felt like it was very, very functional, like I could use them really well, all of that. So, all right. Okay, and so someone asked me the other day if this like took anything away from this sheet, and you can see that it does not. It doesn't cut anything off. It cuts the 5 off right here, but that's it when I punch it for my Happy Planner. Yeah, we'll put this in here as an hourly. I might use also the Happy Planner hourly sheets, so I'm gonna put a couple of those in there just as well, just to have, because this is going to be like a big resource notebook. And I can kind of decide which sheet is gonna work best for me. Again, I use the Arteza ones, I've used the Happy Planner. Both are probably gonna be good for different things. Both have space for notes, both have, you know, hourly stuff. Okay, and then the last section that I'm gonna put in here is going to be for note paper. So I'm gonna grab one last wrong tab. I love that the last one is Cheers to the Weekend. Super cute. Okay, so I'm really excited now that I have a place to track all of my professional development stuff. I really like that. I may not need the monthly or even the weekly every month, but we'll see. Okay, so I still have plenty of room on my mini discs. I'll flip back through this really quickly with you. So we've got our covers, we've got our mini discs, we've got a 1 month. I think I'm gonna put a piece of paper here so that I can tape that, or I might even do that now while we're here. I don't have all the supplies I need right here in this space. Okay, but I'm going to put a piece of paper here because I don't need that weekly. So we'll have the monthly with a piece of paper, there. Then we will have our gorgeous Arteza sheets right here. Then, and we have 5 weeks, and I can always change those out. And then I have my first section, which are some checklists, and it'll basically be what I'm gonna track here is I'm gonna just track the date that I do my professional development, and then if I took notes or not, basically. And then let's see, this will be hourly. So if I need any like in-depth day planning for professional development, maybe I'm presenting a professional development course. Oh, and then this one is just going to be some note paper. So I hope that you guys liked this DIY Happy Planner setup, and I'm really excited to try out the Arteza sheets. Thank you again to Arteza for sponsoring today's video. Let me know if you have DIY'd your own Happy Planner or disc-bound planner system. I would love to know. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. And if you want to find me on other social platforms, you can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I do also have a Patreon, so you can check that out, and I will link all of that information down below. And if you want to, if you're new around here, I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below. Here's your internet hug for the day, and by the way, you guys, have fun today.